Hi there, John here with Connecting Through Magic. It's for the next day, it's Tuesday, and I'm going to do a card trick. And this is one of my favorite card tricks. If I am pressed for an impromptu card trick, meaning someone hands me the deck of cards and says, do a trick, this is one of the ones that I will do at least half, maybe a quarter of the time. And that, I mean, for the amount of card tricks I know, that's a lot. That's a lot of times because it's easy, it's powerful, and the spectator does it all. It's true. So, I'll show it to you. I'm going to play the part of the spectator, and I'm going to bring the camera down so that you see. There you are. All right. So, I've got the deck of cards. I give it to the spectator. I can give the deck a cut if I want. A couple of cuts like that. And then I have them deal the cards. And so I'll just, here we are. Give them the deck. Hey, thanks for playing. Thanks for letting me show you a trick, but you're going to do this all. I'm going to have you take the deck. Okay, I've got the deck. What I want you to do is I want you to start to deal two piles. Just one here, one here, one here, one here. So like this. Yep. Now, what you can do is you can stop anytime you want. Anytime? Yeah, anytime. Okay. There we are. I'll take that. Thank you. Now I've got two piles here. I want you to do the same thing, but this time you're going to deal all the way through. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way through to the end. There we are. And then here you're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, you have made 4 piles. Now, think about this. If you would have dealt a little bit more, if you would have dealt 2 cards more, the piles would have been shifted. There would have been more piles, more cards here or more cards there. But so if you would have gone on or stopped, it would have had a different outcome. But this is the way you picked. You stopped where you wanted to do. So let's see how you did. 1 ace. 1 ace. Oh, this is amazing. This is, holy cow. What? That is absolutely amazing. All right. That is pretty cool. I'll use this sometimes as a test to see if the person has what it takes to be a magician. All right, a couple of things I'm going to teach you in this trick. One is a false cut. Makes it seem like you cut the cards, but you didn't. And then the other is the 4 ace trick. So the way this is done is you start off with the 4 aces on the top. Doesn't matter the order, 4 aces on the top, and then you're set to go. I will. So a lot of times I'll give them a cut, and I cut here, I cut here, I cut here, there, and then you put the cards back together like this, and it's the false cut. You've got 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and all you do is you pick up the same order, and I tell you what, it really does seem like you're cutting the cards, so you've got the cards there. All right, you don't have to do that. You can just start off with the cards 4 aces on the top because there's enough dealing going on that it doesn't really people don't think about that the aces could be on the top. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the aces face up so that way you can follow them easier. So you've got the 4 aces on top. Now you're going to have the spectator. They are holding the cards. Of course the aces are face down when you do that. You have the cards face up, face down, but you're going to have them deal 2 piles. You're gonna give them the cards and you say you're gonna deal 2 piles and it's gonna be 1 card here, 1 card here, 1 card here, 1 card here. And they start dealing down, and once they get past the 4th card, they get under the 5th card, you can say, now what I want you to do is at some point you're gonna have the feeling that you're gonna wanna stop. You're gonna decide at some point you're gonna stop dealing, and it doesn't matter where they stop. Let's say they stop there. You don't need the rest of the deck anymore. They've got the 2 piles here. You say, now what I want you to do, and you can slide them over like that. I want you to take your cards, and you're going to do a second pile here, just like before, but this time you're going to go all the way through. See, what's happened is that it's now brought the aces to the top of those two piles. The same thing here. And brings the aces to the top. Now remember, when you're doing it, they're going to be face down. So there's that, and then they go. Let's see. I use this trick to see if someone has a potential of being a magician. So let's see. And we turn, and I do each one at a time. Here. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Here, let's see here. Holy cow, that's great. What about this one here? What? Oh, this almost never happens. All 4 aces. That is amazing. Bring this back up. So that is the 4 ace trick. It's powerful. It's impromptu. Someone hands you a deck. Impromptu means that it's impromptu. It's like it's on the fly. You haven't set anything up, and they give you the deck of cards. And what you can do with this, you can go through, and you can go a way of setting it up, kind of not on the fly, but a way of setting up is you can just go. I'm just seeing. I have the aces on the top. I'm gonna go through here. So put the aces there. You go through and you go, I'm just seeing if and you can do this just to make sure that are there any jokers in this? And they don't know what you are doing, but I've just brought the 4 aces to the top, which is pretty obvious. But when when you have a deck of cards or the deck of cards is sitting there on the table or sitting over there, you pick it up, set the 4 aces on top, put the deck down, and then let's say after dinner, you notice, oh, look, you have a deck of cards. Can we do a trick? And you do that, and it seems like it's a miracle. Or close to. All right, that is the 4 ace trick. I hope you enjoyed it. It's one of my favorites, and I will see you tomorrow.